Hello and welcome to How to Play 5-Point Pitch. There are a number of variations to the game pitch. This video will cover how to play 5-point pitch with 4 players divided into 2 teams. Teammates will sit across from each other. This video will start by teaching you the general concepts and gameplay of 5-point pitch. Then the video will get into more of the details of the game. The video will finish with an example round of pitch. Pitch is played with a regular 52-card deck. Each player is dealt 6 cards. The cards are dealt in sets of 3. Pitch is a trick-taking game. A trick is created by each player taking a turn playing a card. The winner of the trick is the player with the highest ranking card. Let's go over how the cards are ranked. The cards are ranked with ace being the highest and 2 being the lowest until a trump suit is established. When a trump is established, the offsuit jack of the same color becomes part of the trump suit. This jack is known as the jick. For example, if hearts are trump, the jack of diamonds becomes part of the trump suit and is ranked below the jack and above the 10. All the cards of the trump suit will outrank the other suited cards. For example, when clubs are trump, the 9 of clubs ranks higher than the ace of hearts. There are 5 potential points to be won during a hand. 1 point is won for the highest trump card, the lowest trump card, the trump-suited jack, the jick, and the game. The 1 game point is awarded to the team with the most card points. Some of the cards are assigned a value. An ace is worth 4 points, a king is worth 3 points, a queen is worth 2 points, a jack is worth 1 point, and a 10 is worth 10 points. At the end of a hand, each team adds up their cards' points. The team with the most card points is awarded the 1 game point. The player left of the dealer is first to bid. That player will state how many points he thinks he can win, or he can pass on bidding. A player must bid at least 2 to start. The next player then has to bid higher than any previous bids or pass. The exception being the dealer has the option of taking the bid equal to the highest bid. If a player bids 5, it is known as shooting the moon and the dealer cannot steal the bid. Here is the hand that was dealt earlier. I have flipped each player's cards up so that you can see them. In an actual game, you will keep your cards hidden from the other players. Player B will start the bidding process and decides to pass. Player C has 3 spades, including the highest card, the ace. Player C will bid 2. Player D has 4 diamonds, including the highest card, and will bid 3. Player A, the dealer, has to bid at least 3 to take it, but decides to pass. Player D has won the bid at 3. This example gameplay will continue with the cards that were dealt earlier. The player that won the bid is the first to play a card. The suit of the first card played is considered the trump suit. Player D leads the ace of diamonds, making diamonds the trump suit. Each player must follow suit when possible or play a trump-suited card. Since the trump suit was let here, each player must follow with a diamond if possible. Player A plays his only trump-suited card. Player B will follow the trump suit by playing the jack of hearts, also known as the jick. The jick is considered trump and is a point. Player B knows his partner is going to win the trick with the ace of trump, and he makes sure his team will win the jick point. Player C plays the 2 of diamonds. This is the lowest trump card and a point. The player who plays the lowest trump card gets to keep the card even when it does not win the trick. Player D wins this trick, but player C keeps the 2 of diamonds. The player that wins the trick leads the card for the next trick. Player D plays another trump-suited card. Player A no longer has a trump card to follow and plays any card. Player B follows suit and plays the king of diamonds. Player C is also out of trump and plays any card. Player B wins the trick with the highest ranking card played. Player B leads the next trick with the 7 of clubs. Player C follows suit with his club. Player D has a club but chooses to play the trump-suited jack of diamonds. Player A follows suit with his club. Player D wins the hand with the highest ranking card. Player D leads the next trick, and the rest of the round goes as follows. Now let's go over how to keep score. At the end of the round, the score is tallied based on the cards each player won. Player D has the highest trump card, the jack and the jick. Player C has the lowest trump card. The game point is determined by adding up the card values for each team. Team 1 has an ace and a 10 for a total of 14 card points. Team 2 has 2 aces, 2 kings, 2 queens, and 2 jacks for a total of 24 card points. Team 2 gets the game point. The score of the hand is 4 points to Team 2 and 1 point to Team 1. The score is kept with a pen and paper. The first team to 10 points wins the game. If a team does not make their bid, their score goes negative by the amount that was bid. For example, if a team bids 3 points but only wins 2 points during the round, the team would lose 3 points. If the loss of points puts the team below 0, they are considered in the hole. If a player bids 5 points, also known as shooting the moon, and wins all 5 points, the team automatically wins the game as long as they are not in the hole. To illustrate this, imagine 2 teams are playing a best-of-3 series. Team 2 is winning the first game 6-4. If Team 1 shoots the moon, the series would be at 1-0 in favor of Team 1. The current game of 6-4 would continue, but would now be considered the second game of the series. If both teams get to 10 points or more after the same round, the team that bid wins, even if the other team has more points. For example, let's say the score is 7-9 in favor of Team 2, and Team 1 got the bid for the last round for 3 points. If during the round Team 1 got 3 points and Team 2 got 2 points, even though Team 2 finishes the game ahead 11-10, Team 1 wins the game since they were the bidders. Only 24 out of the 52 cards are dealt in play during a given round. This means that the ace may not be the highest card, and the 2 may not be the lowest card. This also means that the jack and or jick may not be in play. If that is the case, no jack or jick point is awarded. The player who plays the lowest trump card gets to keep it and is awarded the point for lowest trump card. The jick is considered part of the trump suit and should be played as such. A player can choose to play a trump card at any time during gameplay, even when that player has a card in the suit that was led. Player A starts the game by dealing 6 cards to each player in sets of 3. Player B has the first option to bid. The bid option moves clockwise to player C, then player D, then player A. Player C wins the bid at 2. Player C leads the ace of spades, making spades the trump suit. Player D and player A follow suit. Player D cannot follow suit and plays the 3 of hearts. Player C wins the trick, but player D keeps the 7 of spades as it is the lowest trump card played so far. Player C leads the next trick with the king of diamonds. Player D plays a trump-suited card. Player A and player B follow the lead suit. Player D wins the trick. Player D leads the next trick with the 8 of hearts. Player A and player B follow suit. Player C plays the 10 of trump to win the trick. Player C leads the next trick with the queen of clubs. All players follow suit, and player C wins the trick with the highest ranking card. Player C leads again, this time with the 3 of clubs. Player D and Player A cannot follow suit. Player B follows the lead suit and Player B wins the trick with the highest ranking card. Player B leads the last trick and Player C wins the trick with the only trump card left. Here are the point cards each player won during the round. Team 1 has the highest trump card for a point. Team 2 has the lowest trump card for a point. The Jack and Jick were not in play, so those points are not awarded. Team 1 has 22 card points with a 10, Ace, King, 2 Queens, and a Jack, versus Team 2's 15 card points with a 10, King, and Queen. Team 1 is awarded the game point and reaches their bid of 2 points. Team 1 leads the game 2-1. This wraps up how to play 5-point pitch. As with most things, you will get better with practice, so don't be discouraged if it takes a few games to catch on. Thanks for watching.